In this session, we're going to talk about where the file goes after you send in an order from DAC Express pricing or DAC Express. Basically, once you send that order in, it should automatically appear in the DAC system. This is how you would research it. Normally, what you would do is, if from the main screen of DAC, if you go to integration, which is 9, and if you do 2, you can look at the log. This will tell you what's coming in and out. You can see here that sales rep 20, device code A, sent in at least one order. It has a sequence number of 104. This number increments each time they send in. So each time they hit the send button, it creates this file with however many orders they're sending in and sends it in directly. You can see the time. It came in at 8:14 on this date, 1/27, which is today. So basically, it's letting you know that that was processed. This is the first step in determining where it went. So this is what you would do. If you don't see that, if you know a salesman said they send it in and you don't see it in the log file, then potentially your integration is stopped or there's a problem. You need to. Sometimes you can just stop and then restart integration to kind of pick that up. But in any case, this looked like it worked correctly. So where it goes after that, and we'll go ahead and F3 to get out. You can also go to 1 integration here. So like I said, if this is not active, you're not going to see that log file come in. So you basically just want to do an F10 here to activate it if it's inactive. Or sometimes, like I said, if you don't see it come in and you think it should, you can always stop it and then restart it. I'll go ahead and get out of there. But since it worked fine, and you know that it did because of the log file, what you could do is see it in your billing system. So if we go to number 3, billing system, and then work with current orders, it'll be either in work with current orders if you have your system set up to go directly there, or it'll be in remote orders if you have everything stopping in remote. So let's go to remote orders first. You could go to work. You can also look at the log file here to see if it processed through there. So you can see here that on 127, this is the time, this is the customer, it was a D for DAC Express order, sales rep 20. So you see that it processed through remote orders and automatically probably went all the way into current orders. So that's the second step. Now sometimes if your system is set up to it, it'll stop right here. In this case, got a bunch of error files here, but none of them look like our customer. Not sure what happened here, but again, that's neither here nor there. Any kind of error file will stop here, so it's a good place to check when you're having problems. So I'm going to go ahead and F3, get out, and then work with current orders, because this is where it should have gone. Okay, so what we can do is, if we know the customer name, we could search for it by there. Let's see, what was the customer name? You can always page down too, or you can open it. If you're going to do an edit to look at the order, you can certainly do that. In any case, this is where you're going to find the order. It's a good idea to know what customer you're looking for. So to get out of here, you do F7, exit order, yes, and get out of there. But anyway, so this is where it will end up being. Like I said, sometimes it's going to stop in remote, depending on how you have your system set. So that is how you research where your file goes after you send it in from DAC Express. If you do have any questions, don't hesitate to email me at lisa@cdrsoftware.com.